Hey, everybody! Whoa, 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 whoa! Welcome back to Big Hot Dating. Whoa! Big Hot Dating. Woo. Yeah, that's Corey Dale up you. It's up close. Right, Corey? Alright. These items I own. But if you want to order, that's great. The Mark 25.70 for the shirt. That's the sweatshirt. That's the price for that. If you want anything else, let me know. I'll give you the price for that. Keychain, stickers, male, female, sweatshirt, male. Just make sure you give me your size. Okay? Alright. Alright. Welcome, 81st subscriber. Just a few minutes ago. Ding! It's 81 already. Wow. Before I did the Marco journey, it was 80. Wow. Already 81. A few minutes ago. So welcome. Alright. Because dating is all about seminar on dating, relationship, engagement, and wedding planning, and honeymoon planning. It's where I stop that part. The rest is your life. With that someone special you love. Alright? Alright, we're on subject on honeymoon. I've been doing all this since last August 2024 online. Well, the others I've done it in April of 2024. That's a year in 3 weeks. Around now. The 28th. According to my dashboard. It shows. Anyway. I've talked about dating site. International marriage, like if you were going to marry somebody from the Philippines or Thailand or from one of those countries. Or even here in the States, we're going to talk about that. Oh, I'll talk quite a bit of things. After this month, I'll be talking about back to square one for you to look for somebody special and go through that cycle again for anything new and updated information as we go along, because now this is the new year cycle for my network. Right here on Michael daManlius Network. Alright. This is also Christian perspective. So there won't be any deep on behind closed doors when you consummate. That's the word I'm using. Consummation. Or woohoo. Like Bob, what's his last name? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. The guy who done the Newlywed Game. Urbank, yeah, Bob Urbank. You know that he was a very good roller rink. A roller skater. He won some championship, and he was in Trusher at Gateland in Norwich, which is now Alice Turbeck Center, which is for homeless people. They converted the rink into a shelter donated by Alice Turbeck. Another game show host, Alice Turbeck. You remember him from Jeopardy. Because of TV back then. And Bob Urbank invented a word, woo, with whoopee, which means between man and woman. That's consummation. In Christian perspective. Will cleave, according to Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. Alright, now let's go on. We're talking about honeymoon. We already talked about the Spencers and all that. Now let's talk about where to get it that. Depends on you. That you will like to stay. Depends on your personality. If you both agree what you want, you can have a full scale, exclusive resort. That's fine. Or you want to stay in a little cabin somewhere, maybe the Adirondack. That's fine. It all depends on your personality and what you want. But there's some place like that resort. That same way they're doing it if you were on a cruise ship. There could be a lot of people. You have to schedule when you want to go eat. You don't have to pay a bill for each meal. Because they're included the resort or the cruise ship. Things like that. Sometimes they will have exclusion. Extortion. Say maybe if you were in Cancun, you go chicken tortilla or talia to see all the old ruined, the Mayan ruined, the temples and sacrifice tables and things like that. I was in Cancun and went to Talia. It's right by the water side. You can actually see the barrier reef. They're much bigger than the one over in Australia. From on a high cliff, you can see it. Wow. It's really a good experience. Anyway, staying at a real nice resort, it has the hot tub. My father went there, but we never used it. We do everything else. But it's the split 2 rooms with the door between the 2 rooms. And you go up there to the hot tub. That's Trades Real Resort. I had recommended that resort. Go check it out. Tree Rio. Honeymooners can go there. Oh yeah. But I've seen a lot of family. That's something you have to think about. You have crying babies and screaming children. Mommy! You're like that in the honeymoon. Honey, I wish we didn't reserve this place. You have to think about what you're gonna have to face. On the cruise, you're gonna get that a lot. Oh, the kids running around. Or when you're sleeping, maybe they got some water gun on you. No, don't do that. No, that's something you gotta think about. Maybe they won't do that, but something. Sometimes you can't expect what happened on the honeymoon. Like I went on my vacation to Cancun. It was very windy. Danger riptide. There's no swimming on the beach. But it's got a beautiful bed. right on the beach. But boy, all the wind blowing all over. It all over. No, man, you can really stand it in your mouth. Yeah, it was very windy. That's why I saved my best picture of me on the balance. I don't know if I think it is on right here on my channel, my network. You'll see that picture of me with a tan jacket, white shirt. That's Cancun. Right next door, behind me, was my father's room with his third wife. Yeah, three. Anyway, and up there with the hot tub. Big, very big. It's swimming pool, the beach background with the bed outside over behind. Can't see from where we were. It's very nice, fancy, like you see in the movies and TV show. So it's a very nice place. It works the same way if you're on a cruise. But that's something you have to think about. Get all the distraction. And because of your consternation, you're gonna go, ooh, whoopee. Okay? I'm doing the Bob Urbeck way. They're gonna bring a lot of noise. What if the family next door with the children? Oh no! They covered up the children here. Oh no, this couple's doing their honeymoon next door to us while holding the kid here. The kid said, Mommy, let me go. I want to hear what's wrong with that noise. No. That's something you got to think about. Maybe you're going to have to, they'll make a lot of noise. Okay. Whatever. Then, if you want to really more private, and not making, if you like to make so much noise, I know you will make noise. You know what, family? Consider a different kind of place to stay. Yet. I do know, Vegas, Pocoyo Mountain, they have a lot of resorts that made for honeymoon. You have to look it up. Pocoyo Mountain, I remember, it's closer because I was back in the 80s. The true story. That my ex-girlfriend, when I was 17, she wanted to marry me. She even proposed. I said no. I'm the guy who wants to be married. Then no. Yeah, honest. I wanted to go to college first. That's why. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She wants to stay there. No. I want to go where I want to go. Okay. She, thought how about Pocoyo Mountain for honeymoon? What about that? Remember, there's no internet at the time. So, I had to send away for catalog. It used catalog. Like the brochure. Oh, wow. They have the heart shape hot tub. They have champagne glass tub. Yeah. I found one exactly same photograph right on Facebook a few days ago. I said, oh my goodness, I remember that picture. I remember that in a catalog about that resort. I laugh. They have a lot of activities, play tennis, and in the winter, snowmobiling. Uh, they have dance, the bar. They have many different things that you can do on their ground. You can go hiking or walk, all different things. They're all for honeymoon. They even have cabin too. Why cabin? That's the best place for you guys to go. Because when you go consummate, woo, there you can make a lot of noise. It's very faint if you're in another cabin quite away from the others. I found one in the Philippines. It was perfect. It was right on YouTube. Someone else was showing that place. It's so nice and quiet, beautiful with all the trees. It's far apart. You can't see the other cabin. 2-story. And they said, oh yeah, wow. They even have outdoor bathroom in the back where you can shower outside. It's all walled up, but open. You literally can shower when it naturally rains. If you can catch one. So look for a place like that. From what I mentioned, Philippines, I can't remember the name. That's last August, September, around there. I don't think my history goes that far back. But anyway, it's a good idea to look for one with cabin or made for honeymoon. I'm sure Niagara Falls have a couple of them. I'm sure of it. Because they do have Chapel of Love there. That's wedding chapel. Same with Las Vegas. You go to Las Vegas, there's quite a bit of place to have honeymoon suite. And away from family or teen. Although Vegas is not made for family. It's more of, it's a gambling town. And they have a lot of wedding chapels there. So it's adult entertainment town. So Vegas is a good option. But make sure they don't have any children around. And you can make all that whoopee noise inside the hotel room. I'm sure it's well buffered for all these honeymoon suites. I'm not sure. I have not been there. I haven't checked them out. If any of you do, let me know. Down there. Okay? You can go even camping. There's RV like that. You can make a lot of noise if you go boondocking. Don't do it at KOA. No. I can hear next door. I'm pretty farther than the KOA. I remember I was at KOA once. I can hear all these kids screaming, bicycling. Same way at the state park. You're gonna get all these kids. The kids will ride over here with that whoopee noise. Then they're gonna go like that. Oh! Somebody's screaming. Maybe something bad happened. No, there's not something bad. Kids will think that. You don't want to be visited by a cop. Yep, it can happen. Never happen. But it's the thought that it could happen. So, do boondocking. Boondocking, you can do it at the federal land. Or some place that allows you dry camping free. Dry camping means no hookup, no water, no sewer, no electric. Make sure you have a lot of propane and generator. Do that. and gas or diesel for your generator. Unless you have a motorhome, then that's fine. Do it in the middle of the woods. Nobody's around. Then you can go whoopee with all that noise. You see, if you've been if you have never consummated before, it's gonna make a lot of noise. Because it's gonna, and because the stress that you've had hold up for so many years, you're finally gonna do it. You're gonna let your voice go. That's why things not gonna work that way. Alright? So that's why I'm saying that. It'll be a lot of noise. Because if you're gonna do it for the first time. Wow, 21 minutes already. So thanks for watching. Whoa! I'll see you all soon. Right here at Big Hot Dating. I have all the other video if you want to look at the past. I think it was 8 months. Alright. Thanks for watching. God bless. Woohoo!